The Genting Group is a global company with primary businesses in the gaming, lodging, and leisure industry. They also invest in agriculture, real estate, power generation, oil exploration, biomedical research, and many other global businesses. In the gaming, lodging, and leisure industry, the Genting Group is the pioneer and leading integrated resorts operator in the world under the brand Resorts World in Malaysia. And then Singapore, the Philippines, the United Kingdom, the Bahamas, and in the US, with Resorts World New York City, Resorts World Las Vegas, Resorts World Massachusetts, and soon on this 30-acre waterfront site in downtown Miami, Resorts World Miami. In 1992, affiliates of Genting financed the development of Foxwoods Resort Casino, then the Seneca Niagara Casino in 2002. In 1993, the Genting Group founded Star Cruises, the first major cruise line in Asia. And after buying Norwegian Cruise Line in 2000, they successfully introduced freestyle cruising, where cruisers could eat whenever they wanted, wherever they wanted, and with whomever they wanted. An innovation that revolutionized the cruise industry, the most successful cruise line in the United States. You can find the Genting Group also successfully partnering with U.S. companies globally. There is Universal Studios in Singapore, 20th Century Fox Studios in Malaysia, premium outlet malls with the Simon Group, and operating hotels with Marriott, Hilton, and Hard Rock branding. And Genting has a long and fruitful relationship with New York, having financed the first regulated casino, the Seneca Niagara Casino, that opened in 2002. NCL was the first cruise line to home port a cruise ship year-round in New York City. And Genting developed the latest casino built in New York, Resorts World New York City, in a record 1 year after groundbreaking. It successfully became the largest and most successful slot operation in the country. The U.S. operations are managed by an All-American Executive Committee, which has extensive experience in casino resorts nationally and globally. And everyone in this committee has worked in Resorts World New York City and have experience with its diverse and multifaceted operations. This team has raised more than $1.2 billion in taxes for education and horse racing in the state, surpassing expectations. Already a part of New York. Already a success here, seasoned and experienced, and ready to further contribute by creating a world-class integrated destination resort of which all New Yorkers will be proud.
Resorts World Hudson Valley offers a best-in-class destination resort that accentuates the natural beauty of the Hudson Valley. The philosophy is to take a shovel-ready site located just over an hour away from New York City, where the major highways and transportation lines of the Northeast meet, and introduce a design that will evoke a powerful emotional experience for visitors who witness its hidden natural beauty. The arrival to the 600-room Grand Hotel is strategically placed for guests to experience the restoration of the site's mix of neglected wetlands, abandoned farm fields, and unkept wooded areas, renewed to its reawakened natural grace. Every aspect of the resort seeks to make environmentalists out of guests by teaching them how to put ecotourism on the same pedestal as gaming and leisure tourism. The site includes a unique interpretive wetlands park, showcasing the benefits of our preservation efforts. The property's elegant facade is cut from a stately manner in the lineage of the Grand Railroad hotels, far from the canyons of Northeast cities. carved of locally sourced materials and constructed with sustainable resources. The combination of the architecture and hidden natural beauty of the site gives the resort a distinctive and memorable address. The unprecedented initial capital investment of over $1 billion affords guests with more luxury and more variety than other regional resorts in this class. To ensure new excitement with each return, the resort features indoor and outdoor attractions for all 4 seasons, as well as hotel rooms and suites designed to match the top offerings of other renowned international resorts. Resorts World Hudson Valley will bring a best-in-class resort to New York, establish a new standard in regional gaming, and recapture New York's lost tourism and gaming dollars through a sustainable design that can be enjoyed for many years to come. Thank you.
Resorts World Hudson Valley will have a positive impact on the local community, the Hudson Valley Catskill region, and the entire state.
You're looking at a project that's going to come in here that's a once-in-a-lifetime project that we'll never see something like this ever come into this area again.
The initial capital investment of over $1 billion would make the resort the most valuable property in the town of Montgomery, generating over $40 million in annual county and town tax revenues. The resort will also generate thousands of middle-class careers.
We've got people who've been in poverty for a very long time, and to be able to work for Resorts World Hudson Valley, who is looking to bring in almost 4,000 jobs. And again, not just jobs, but real careers. I think that it's a wonderful thing.
We are a struggling community. We seem to be rubbing 2 nickels to make a quarter all the time. And I just see this being as a positive impact on this entire town. It's one of the setbacks we had was that we lost our elementary school. It was very emotional that day of the closing, and I have vowed to my residents that I'm not going to give up on that school and that I'm going to do everything to make sure that that school reopens again someday.
The community has rallied around the resort. Letters of support for the resort from local residents and businesses similar to the roughly 2,000 letters submitted with the bid have continued to come in. Over 400 local businesses pledged their support for the resort, and over 50 entered into letters of intent to have their local goods and services featured. Live entertainment venues across the region, such as Bethel Woods, have also entered into agreements with Ginting.
Resorts World Hudson Valley will bring is that much needed opportunity that the Village of Walden has really been waiting for. And it's not just an opportunity to get a job, it's the opportunities of the resources that it brings. As a young father for a 3-month-old daughter, I know how important daycare is. I know how important transportation is. We have a walkable village. So having more opportunities for those residents to have transportation to a job is absolutely amazing.
Ginting has also guaranteed $3 million in annual funds to the villages of Maybrook, Montgomery, and Walden, and partnered with the Ruby Group to establish the Main Street Village Network Initiative, which seeks to provide broad-based funding for the revitalization of the dying small business corridors that were once the backbone of New York's villages.
All things go through a life cycle, and the city of Newburgh has been in this down cycle for a little bit of time, and quite frankly, it's time for it to cycle up.
Resorts World Orange County LLC is committed to a transformative workforce development plan that will generate thousands of career paths, reduce unemployment in disadvantaged areas, and accelerate the economic revitalization of the entire Hudson Valley and Catskills region.
What I've seen in my experience is that the local community really benefits from the casino environment.
The increase really helped out a tremendous amount with bills, and I was able to finance a car for me and my kids, pay my rent and everything on time with no government help, which is great.
I'm married for 11 years. I have 3 wonderful kids. With the new benefits in the union, they helped me out with the child care, to help out tremendously.
I think it's safe to say that the cooperative nature of the relationship that's existed between Resorts World and their parent, Genting, and the New York Hotel Trades Council has been one that's benefited the employees who have clearly moved into gainful employment and the middle class, and has benefited New York State by pouring tens of millions of dollars into our treasury for the express use of education.
Genting kept its promises to hire locally with over 60% of its employees coming from Queens, and to pay a real living wage. Today, Genting pays the highest wages in the entire gaming industry, with an average salary and benefits package of $80,000 per year at its Queens facility. Genting has had unrivaled success with championing diversity right here in New York, and is proud to say that over 90% of its New York workforce are female and minority male employees. Genting wants to deliver those same results and life-changing wages to distressed areas like Newburgh, Middletown, and Port Jervis.
There are some statistics that suggest the unemployment rate could be anywhere to 20 to 25%. And then if you break it down even more, let's say by age groups, primarily minority males, ages 18 to 25, within the city of Newburgh, it's 30 to 40%.
Through its Greatest Need Workforce Development Initiative, Genting has partnered with Orange County Community College and a host of community stakeholders to establish training curricula, local career centers, free employee shuttles, and daycare centers that will literally lift entry-level candidates into a middle-class workforce.
So we're not just talking about a job, but possibly a career position. And those folks here in the city of Newburgh, I think that really offers them hope, something they haven't had in a long time. Especially for the veterans of this county, which there are some more than 20,000. To have a organization come through here and build a home right near this city, it has plenty to offer to those residents and those veterans of Orange County, that there is a future out there for them.